So that just marvelously shot and performed video by, you'll be surprised to find out, pro-Trump influencer Bree Teresi was designed to fight back against the woke, I guess. It's a boycott, you see. She and others don't like what brands like Bud Light, as well as many others, have been up to. And we'll get to those other brands. And so they want to send a strong signal that they are not going to support these companies anymore because of what they've said or done. And so the way you don't support the companies is you go out and buy a whole bunch of their products and then you lay into them with your machine guns. That's how you send a really strong signal about your commitment to stopping cancel culture and your boycott. So anyway, look, there's a lot of criticism. This guy's asking, let me ask you this. Did you ever stop to think about how you're supposed to go broke from being woke with you guys spending money on your merchandise to then destroy? And that has been sort of a common thread through a lot of this. And look, honestly, I think that a lot of conservatives are really between a rock and a hard place, with the rock representing their brains in this case. They really want to boycott these brands because they really, really like canceling things despite everything they've said over the years. But then they also really, really want clout. And there's not a lot of clout to be had from just not purchasing a thing. That video sucks. It's pretty boring. If you just open up your fridge and show that there's no beer in there, that's just a sad fridge. I think we can all agree on that. Better to open up the fridge, show that there's Bud Light, and then blow it up with a bunch of dynamite or something like that. That's how you get clout while also completely undercutting the boycott that you supposedly support. But as I said, that video by Bree Teresi or whatever did not just feature Bud Light. It also featured Tampax and Honey Birdette, a brand I've literally never heard of before. So why was she mad at those brands? Well, Tampax put out a statement on Twitter that says, fact, not all women have periods. Also a fact, not all people with periods are women. Let's celebrate the diversity of all people who bleed. So those statements are indisputable. Here's another interesting indisputable fact. That tweet was put out 3 years ago. Bree Teresi holds a grudge. I can say that about her. It was a tweet 3 years ago. Honestly, even if you wanted to hold a grudge, how do you remember that after all we've been through? That was before the election that Dark Brandon stole. Haven't you had other things to occupy your mind? No, but the rage continues. And then Honey Birdette Lingerie put out a picture of a non-binary model. I don't know, I'm gonna check how many decades ago this was put out. Maybe it's recent, I don't know. But in any event, you can see why Bree Teresi and other pro-Trumpers would be mad. After all, it's a non-binary person existing, and also, no wait, that's it. It's a non-binary person existing, and the brand is not actively pretending that those people don't exist or that they don't potentially buy their products. Look, I believe that if you want to engage, that was from April 11th, so that was only a few weeks ago. So I guess a little bit more modern. If you want to boycott a product, you boycott a product. If you want to fake boycott a product while actually buying more of the product, then you could do that too. You can spend your money however you want or not spend your money however you want. But what you cannot do is do all of whatever that is and then go back to saying that you're for free speech, you're against cancel culture and all of that stuff. If what you actually believe is that people should make purchasing decisions based on how closely companies align with their political and social values, then you can hold that position. But that's not a position that you've been super respectful or supportive of in the past. So I would just say, maybe put down the rifle for a bit, stop buying products you hate, and spend a little bit of time figuring out what your actual position is, and then go forward based on that.